you.
Yeah.
Just those two things?
Well, that's one of them. I can't think and list them all. But yeah, the main one is loyalty and to respect me, love me, all of that stuff. That's up there.
But what if he says, I'm only doing that for someone that's my wife. I'll respect you.
Then I'm out. You can't be loyal or respect me, but you want to be with me. You only be respectful and loyal to your wife. So then either you put a ring on this or I'm gone. That's it.
What if he said, I'm gone unless you give me sex on demand?
I'm gone as well.
Then you're gone too.
What is that?
How is
it?
You,
what the hell?
You don't think sex is a duty in marriage?
But she just... Are we talking about marriage or dating? I'm confused. Like, you keep changing it. Is it marriage or
I'm
dating?
usually talking in the context of marriage, but
okay.
I don't know.
I'm not married, so I can't talk.
I'm not married.
I mean, you can still talk about it.
I can't speak on marriage. I've never been married. I'm not married.
I mean, I even think in a relationship, honestly, if he's not sleeping with anyone else, yeah, you should give him sex whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants.
Yeah. Because
otherwise, why should he go get?
Because guys want to fuck all. Guys want to fuck all the time. So if I'm saying like, please don't fuck other girls, just fuck me. Like then I should. Give it to him.
It seems logic. It just seems that it makes so much sense.
Okay, wait. I understand that, but then if there's just a one day where it's like I'm not on it right now, or I'm on my or whatever, you're not.
Obviously, it's contextual. It's contextual.
Does that mean that he now has a right to go and have sex with someone else?
Obviously, it's not one day. Come, let's be real about it. Like
that's what I'm saying. But you guys are making it sound.
I'll give you one day, not two. I'll give you one day, not two.
No, you guys are saying it's like
if you miss work one day, they might give you a pass. If 2 days in a row, you might be getting a pink slip.
Auntie, give us the scenario that you gave us earlier about
your
sex with your man and work.
I was about to say that. If women ain't feeling well, or they got a cold, they will still go to work. Mm-hmm. But if their man wants some sex, they got excuses for it. They got a headache, but they never got a headache to go to work. Do you know what I mean? If you're, as far as I'm concerned, listen, right? As far as I'm, he's not giving you money. You know what I mean? That's women.
You're dating up though, so ideally.
Yeah, but like
to their boss.
We making the point like we saying that a man actually is going to cheat or is cheating because you didn't give it enough.
Yes. That happens.
That's not always. It's not always like that. It's not always
one
like
scenario.
that.
I don't think it's always like that. I agree with that.
So we're talking about.
Okay,
that's not the main reason.
That's like you not showing up to work and you're mad they got a temp while you're gone. At least your job's still there for when you get back. At least they didn't fire you. Just a temp.
I just think that it's a duty to have sex with your man whenever he wants it, however he wants.
Yeah. Say
so what about the opposite?
Go for it.
Whenever you want. Listen, if you want to have sex, let's go.
Hey, guys, before we go again, let's just reiterate some rules. I know we got some new people on the panel, but guys, one at a time. I cannot hear you. They can't hear you. Please, let's do this. All right.
As far as I'm concerned, free it up all the time.
Say that again.
Free it up. Give them in the sex.
No, just say the statement again.
As far as I'm concerned, women need to free it up all the time.
Auntie, what if he's at work? What should I do?
I drive to your workplace. I got a car park. I got a car.
What if we're at the grocery store?
They got toilet in grocery store.
What if we're at the library?
Listen, I don't care. Just don't make no noise. I don't care.
What if we're at a concert?
Listen, right, I'm taking it wherever he wants it. I could be cooking. I could be washing machine.
What if you're on a podcast?
If it's OnlyFans, I'm getting paid for it. Yeah, I'll have a go.
So
I just think you need to do it all the time.
I have a question for you two ladies, because when Auntie's talking about that earlier, she was talking about it and we were like, yeah, if that's my man, if that's my husband, why wouldn't I? You two right now, your facial expression, your body language is, when she's talking about it, it's like, no, I wouldn't do that. If he wants it, I wouldn't do that all the time.
No, why? That's if he wants sex all the time and that's your man or whatever, then fair enough, have sex. But the point I'm trying to get at is, you could be throwing it back, you could be giving it to him all day, every day. He will still go somewhere else, see someone, has the choice to cheat. She's there, and I'll still have sex with her, even though my girl is giving it to me every day.
Okay, but life's about trade-offs. Life's about trade-offs.
That's what you said before.
No, but I'm saying, so like, can I just? I'll explain. So life is about trade-offs. So you can either pick a guy that other women want, and know he might cheat on you. Or you can pick a guy that no other women want and he won't cheat on you. But the thing is, girls pick the guys that other women want to bang. He might cheat.
But how would
you know? You know. And the thing is, like, girls act stupid.
No,
like,
I'm
not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Girls will act stupid, like they don't know this guy might cheat. Like, but they know. Like, you can feel it on a guy if he gets a lot of girls.
Honestly, like, if I can express my point of view, I wasn't like about the fact if I love that man, I will definitely have sex with him whenever he wants because I want it. I want it.
Come on.
But if you actually talking about like I have to, that's another point. I don't have to. I want it. It's different. Like in a marriage, it's supposed to be like that. I have desire. I want you because I love you because there's something between us, not because you ask me. That's one of my duty, which is different. I don't have duty. If for one day I'm sick and like I just had that baby, let's say. Man, like, chill.
Do you know
out.
what? I agree with you. Do you know the problem is? I think a lot of women are quite idealistic about future. So a lot of women think about as I am now. In a relationship, when you've been there for 30 years, your feelings and emotions
but also
and your activities are going to change to it.
Tools, they're going to be less. You know what I mean? So,
I don't agree with that.
You know,
Honestly, I think I do.
Let Auntie talk.
Auntie, girl, I'm listening.
When they're talking about, listen, right. If you and your woman having good sex and she gets 20 years older, 30 years older, she say, no, I'm too old. She's talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Banger. Right? She's talking rubbish. She's talking, I'm telling you as a woman, wherever, especially, you know what makes me think about some women, especially like West Indian women, when they get a house, they will get the priest to come around and bless it, but they don't want to go around and bless every room with their man. You know what I mean? There is not a room in my house that I haven't performed in.
Oh, Lord.
Every house that I've been in, I'll perform. Because you know what? I'm blessing the house.
I can't sit down in that
you know
yard
what I mean?
then, boy.
I'm blessing I don't care.
There's sweaty cheeks everywhere.
I'm blessing the whole house from the time you move in. Because it's true, they always get the priest round. How come you don't just say to the man, you know, let's christen this room and let's christen that room and let's christen the other room.
Let's explore.
And go for it. And women just get to the point where, oh, I'm getting too old. Rubbish. If your woman's getting too old, go out there and find somebody else that's young enough for you. I'm telling you, go out there. Because as far as I'm concerned,
leave her ass.
All they got to do, right? All they got to do is just lie down. And as far as I'm concerned, if you got the right man and you're not in the mood, right? He will get you in the mood. He will get you in the mood.
You say a little choke here and there. So you're telling me, babe.
I can say to my man, do you know what I mean? I'm not in the mood.
So you grab this, say, what do you mean? Come here, man.
I can say to him like, nah, I'm not in the mood. Do you know what I mean? But you understand what I'm saying? Some women are saying that, oh no, I'm not in the mood. A right man will get you in the mood.
Yeah.
And all this talk about, I've had a baby.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually, what I was saying.
Listen, right, as far as I'm concerned, the women are out there performing, how can I say, cunnilingus when they're not pregnant.
Fellatio.
And then when they're, whatever it is, and whenever they decide that, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Oh,
because you was opening your mouth before. Open your mouth now.
Hey, yo,
do you know what I mean? Open your mouth. Because they're going on like, oh, I've got a period. You got a period up there too?
Oh, like that?
Do you know what I mean? For the same way they're moaning about it. Because it's true. Women will go out there, right? And like they will give their best to all the men out there. And then when they come home, when they get home later on late in life, it's like, oh, I don't do that. No, you was doing it when you were younger.
We want the guap 3000 with the twist.
They got some women now that before they even say hello to you, they're dropping on their knees. As far as I'm concerned, if you can do that when you're young, do it when you're old.
I mean,
that's what
your
the men
knees
want.
still work, babes. You get me?
Go for it.
Well, it's almost like girls don't want to earn a guy anymore.
Listen, they're just fooling the men out there about, oh no, I've got a headache. You know what? I'll get rid of the headache for you. I will get rid of the headache
I got that
for you.
natural paracetamol. You get me?
Auntie, what should
It's called strokes.
Just you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, turn around and take it.
Auntie,
turn around. You ain't got to wake up, watch the TV, read a book. The same way how you're on your phone. You can be there. Let me know when you're on. They got too many excuses out there, and the men are falling for it.
Hey, big up auntie in the building, you know.
It's a load of rubbish. And then they wondering why the men are going out there. Listen, right?
That needs to get clipped up, you know.
They need to go out there and do it. Because as far as I'm concerned, some of them women got big mouths for a reason. Fill it. It's true. And they're going to sit down like, oh no, I don't do that. And then you can hear from Jack and Harry down the road, oh yeah, she gives good head, you know, she gives good head. Give it to your man. Give it to your man. That's what when the men are talking about you've given your good years to somebody else because you go there and you free up for everybody else and then you want to come back and go like, oh no, I don't do that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, and I don't want to hear I got a headache, I got a period, I got this, I got that. What, are the men going to suffer? How long do you have a period for? 30 years? Do men want to put up with that for 30 years? No, that's rubbish.
They don't.
Exactly, and then the women got a problem. Like, they're always on their period. Oh, she's on their period the week before.
What should she do? What should he do if she says she got a stomach ache?
I would say help her rub her stomach and hold her over.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about a migraine?
There's no excuse. And listen, right? You know that good sex can get rid of any headache. Any headache, the right sex can get rid of it. And we're not talking about all these women who want to make love. They want the rose petals. They want the bubble bath. They want the mass. Oh, come on, please. The man's got time for that. The man just wants to be in and out. Do you know what I mean? Before he goes to work, if a man's like, you know what I mean? I got 10 minutes. No, you got 10 minutes? Of course I got 10 minutes for you. Because what? I'm going to let you go to work frustrated.
I'm going to give you 5, boy.
Listen, right? I'm going to empty you before you leave the house. You know what I mean? Men need to be emptied before the house. Fill their belly, empty their sack. They'll be happy.
That's facts. Straight.
Go on, you're the point.
No, like I actually such a kind of way I agree with that. I like when a women actually saying like constantly, obviously it can happen. We human being, like we get sick too. But like when a women are actually saying constantly, I got a headache and men forgot about it because she doesn't want you anymore. Like me personally, like when I actually end up actually a very long relationship, it was for that reason. Like there was no way I didn't like it anymore. Like I wasn't in love anymore. So there was also sex was missing. So she actually right. If you actually such a want your men.
So if women stop having sex with men, you're saying the man should just leave because at that point you know it's done.
Yeah. It can happen once in a while because there's real reason, like you just had the baby, you had surgery, whatever. But like when it becomes something constantly that I'm gonna say no, man, just leave.
By the time she says no once, go somewhere else. I'm not even waiting.
Yeah, because he probably paying.
I'm sorry, but me,
bill.
I can't take rejection. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't rejecting nobody else. So as far as I'm concerned, if your man's coming to you and you're his woman, and you're gonna say no, leave. Don't give her a chance to say no to you again. Because there's lots of women out there. Don't forget how many to one.
Yeah, he doesn't want you. That's
how many
the
to one. There'll be lots of women out there gonna say yes to you. So don't let a woman come and tell you no. I've fallen out in love with you.
So then leave, as in leave the relationship.
Leave the relationship. Who wants to have a successful relationship?
Yeah,
leave the relationship.
Don't cheat.
No
don't
sex,
keep her there
no love.
and cheat. Leave. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Auntie, I got a question for you. What should a dude do if his wife gets fat?
Leave her. No, seriously. No. Because come on.
Love's
You
getting
meet
off
a
the
woman.
Why?
Listen, if you can't help her, right, and she won't help herself, leave her.
Yeah.
Because that's changing the contract. Because you never married her like that. I'm the same size now as I was 36 years ago. And as far as I'm concerned, my man thinks I'm fat now because I put on 4 pounds. So I've got to lose that 4 pounds. Do you know what I mean? Because I was 4 pounds heavier. But as far as I'm concerned, if the women there and they're eating, they don't want to help themselves, leave them. Why? Or if not, and you're married, keep on feeding them and just ensure her. Buy all the fattening foods going. Just kill her off and just make her die. Natural causes and claim the money back.
So he should leave his wife if she's not sleeping with him.
Not sleeping with him.
And if she gets fat, what else? What other reasons? I
think if she can't cook, if she can't clean, if she can't. Listen, right, a woman needs to do all of them things before you put a ring on her finger. And if the woman can't cook, take her home to mummy. Unless your mother can't cook. But no, she needs to learn how to cook, how to clean. And money.
Talking to them.
She needs to know how to sort out her finances. Not like, I've got a bill, I'm going to go to daddy. They need to sort out their... Because too many women waste money. And the men let them waste the money. And then they waste all their money and then they want to go and spend the men's.
Well, yeah, women own 70 to 80% of consumer debt, even though they make less money.
I bet 9 out of 10 women got clothes in their closet that still got tags on.
Yeah. That's very true.
They have.
Yeah.
You see, men don't do that. And women buy stuff that's fashionable. Every time they want to renew the fashion. Men buy classic clothes that they can wear this year, next year, the year after. But women just waste money. You want a woman that's good with money, good in bed, good with children, can cook. Was it a chef in the kitchen, a whore in the bedroom, a nanny, and a cleaner? That woman's got to be. I think there's about 5 different things that you want in one woman.
Guys, how does that sound to you? Let's just
get
some feedback on what she's saying.
No, it sounds good. And like, look, to be honest, yeah, I don't think it's asking much. You know, it's not over and beyond for those things. You know, the basic things, like you said, cooking, cleaning, just and if you've been raised a certain way, you would have known that naturally anyway. Do you know what I mean? And then you bring that into a relationship. To be honest, the best sort of raised women, no matter what country they're from, are those that are raised to be
traditional.
wives.
Yeah,
exactly. So when they come into the relationship, can you cook? It's a standard to her.
Can you roll a dumpling? Can you do fufu?
Of course I can.
Have you got to take off your fingernails for? Do you wear gloves to season meat? Come on.
There you go. Even on a black level, even little things like, can you plait? Do you know what I mean? Little things like that. It's like, if they come with no, it's like, who raised you? Type thing. So by the time you've got there, you've got 2, 3, 4 of the things naturally already.
Because women seem to think it's like, because men want me because I look good, because I earn a lot of money, because I got a job, I got a car. Men don't want that. They just want someone.
Can I say something as a man? Sorry to cut you off. We do like women that look good. We like attractive women, yeah? But if I'm going to be honest, most of us don't want a baddie. I know it looks that way. I know things like social media, IG, and even some of the things men say. Even, the whole sort of urban hip-hop, not even just hip-hop, black culture. It's like we want baddies and all that. But realistically, we don't need to have a 10. Most men will tell you, we'll take, if you want to rate a 6, 7 on the looks scale. But all the other, like the boxes you said, as long as they've got those, we can go with that. Like we were saying earlier, it's not great to say, but men do date, marry, relationship. If you want to say the word settle in not the worst context, we do so. If she looks good on top, bonus. And the sex should be, a standard thing.
Yeah, good
standard.
Sex. Good sex.
And to be honest, as a woman, don't, it's there's this whole notion that only men like sex, and I'm one of those people. But any person I've had sex with in my whole life, whether it be relationship or even a one night stand, as far as I'm concerned, she wants me as well. It's not just I want to just smash her and she just let me.
I love it.
Do what I wanted to do. You would have thought it would be a
it's like an equal value exchange, but women treat it like it's not.
Exactly.
And what's interesting? Like, some of the language we have in society always takes accountability off of the woman. Like, for example, he knocked her up. Or even in the church, like the girls always be like, "Oh, I was so broken, I was so lost." No, you're horny. Shut up. Shut up. And now you found God. It's convenient at 29. Matt. So, question. People in the chat want everyone to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate themselves.
Ooh. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
On a good day, I feel like I'm a strong 7.
7?
I give myself a 6.
6.
7, 8.
7, 8.
What are we rating?
1 to 10.
Yeah, what?
Looks.
How we look? Okay. 6, 7.
6, 7.
6.
I'm a 4.
Oh.
Ooh, auntie.
Okay, I'm gonna read super chats.
Well, wait, auntie, well, I'm a 4. In my heyday, I would have said I was a 9. I'm a 4.
Oh, a 9 in your heyday?
Yeah.
You got pics? Let me see. Let
me see them pictures.
I think they're on YouTube.
Oh, we got $100 super chat. Everyone clap. Yay! Y'all, okay. I'm trying to move into a new apartment. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be beautiful. Tell them about the apartment. How nice is it? Tell them.
When I tell you,
talking to the mic.
Yo,
talking
when I
to the
tell you, skyline, top floor views from the 6. Nah, from the 1, E1. Yo,
Yeah.
special, special.
Okay. Oh, it's beautiful, and the color scheme, the furniture.
Yo, we gonna do a little MTV Cribs kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nah, it's actually special.
But we're only doing the apartment tour on memberships. So if you want to see it, you got to be in our second tier of memberships, which is the $10 tier. I know I'd share it with all of you, but I'm trying to get more members. I'm going to be honest. I'm just, you know, if you want to see the full, yeah, you got it $10. It's not that much, okay? Anyways, so thank you to Darby Jones for the $100 super chat. Thank you, Auntie, for top shelf content. You're getting so many supers today. They love you.
Blowing up.
Top shelf ain't good.
What?
Top shelf. Ain't that like...
No, that's good.
No,
That's
no,
good.
it's good,
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
I'm thinking nowadays, you know when you put things on the top shelf?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
top notch. Think top notch.
Guys, we're gonna work.
Top quality.
We're gonna work with Auntie after we move, and we're gonna like get her a little channel set up. So you're gonna get more content from her. So MGTOW by Logic. Ladies on the couch are laughing, but Auntie is trying to save your life. Your pee is worthless if you don't share it with a man who loves you. Get off your high horse. You're not special. Darkened Flame. Auntie, you are fire. Preach. Keep telling these secrets. We need more females with your commitment to honesty. Rye Morgan. In the video yesterday, you talked about how men mature later. So how do you recommend they pursue women when they are 20 to 21? Because the women that want to settle down are looking for older men. Focus on purpose. Yeah, I would just say as a guy, like the more you build yourself up, the more girls want you. So if you get in the gym and you make more money, girls will come. MGTOW by Logic. He might cheat on me even if I bang him, so I won't bang him just in case. Chick logic is stupid. Mr. Travolta, dating and financial advice for men. Anytime a woman rejects you or flakes out on you, you should pay into your savings account or pay off a part of your mortgage or make a financial investment. You'd be surprised how quickly it adds up. Maury, he's not giving me money. LOL. Females are more loyal to their bosses than their man. Sad. Darzian Gaming. I understand why the Italian's ex cheated on her. Sigma. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't say it. He did. Sigma and Mus. What I'm hearing from the two women is that in the middle is that they're living in fear. Their whole argument against marriage is the fear of being cheated on. Matt Butcher. Italia is the perfect example of how a lady's attitude can take her from a 7 to a 0. Silly Sausage. Wow, Ish did work at the Alton Towers. Loads of experience explaining rules to children. Please keep arms and legs inside the podcast at all times. Please avoid speaking logic as there are feminists nearby. CV Boy Gold 21. My girl hated that. Oh, then we're back to that one. Okay, let me see what question I want to ask next. Do you guys think you can turn a hoe into a housewife?
Neo 40 could.
Who is Neo 40?
Neo.
What,
Neo?
singer?
Neo.
Who did he?
Just
What
been
happened?
done.
Oh, he married a former porn star.
Corn. Say corn.
And she.
Oh, porn star.
Yeah, corn star.
Sorry, people.
Yeah, but have you heard about what happened next?
Well,
Like, in which situation we are now?
allegedly he cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he thought he could.
Yeah, he fought.
But he couldn't.
But
Did
like
he marry her?
in a way, you ever think about how like all girls kind of cheat on their husband because you're supposed to be a virgin for him? So you kind of cheat on him by fucking guys before.
Before we met.
Yeah.
Yes, bang out of order. But to answer the question, I don't think a man can turn a hoe into a housewife, but she can change. So if she makes a decision, it can happen.
Okay.
All right. Let me say this as a prefix as well. In the very few cases, because it is a few, but it does exist, if there's like extenuating circumstances why she is now a 304, i.e. maybe there was SA in her childhood, because sometimes it is the case because of that, and it comes out in those sort of ways. And by the time you've met her, you just know her as this 304. If there's those sort of circumstances, possibly, but she's got to deal with her trauma already, because it will affect their relationship. If she's just a general 304, then I don't think so. And it's not just because of the people she slept with. She's used to being, or what you find is that she used to being treated by guys a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. She's used to being talked to a certain type of way.
Doesn't that say something about the men she picks?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, doesn't that say something about her because you pick them?
No, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And it was like what we were saying earlier. It's not just the amount of men women sleep with. It's the men who they sleep with, because sometimes as men, it's not even that. Say you're my girl and you sleep with someone I know. It might not just be that it's someone I know. I know that guy. I know who he slept with, and that translates through to us. So that's part of it. You know,
he's a lame.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? You can like a girl, and you just from the person that she slept with, you know that she doesn't think logically.
You slept with him?
Yeah.
Wait. So is it better that you're... Because, okay, I think in two ways, right?
Okay.
Is it better that the girl slept with a lame or slept with a guy that's better than you?
Someone that's better. I would respect... Like, there's certain... I will say for me personally, if a girl goes out, she can go and tell people she slept with me. And there's nobody who can turn around and be like, what? You slept with Ro? Because I know me personally, there's no one out there that's going to be like, oh, he's a lame, or he's done this, or he's this type of person. Whereas there are certain dudes out there, when you hear that a girl slept with them, you just think, nah, this girl's not got her head screwed up.
So it's interesting, though, because I think that in order for a girl to truly love you, she has to look at you as the best she can do. And so if her ex is better than you, like she doesn't want you, she wants him. He just probably like rejected her. And so it's like she's going to view you as she's settled.
Exactly. If my girl cheats on me with someone that's less than in whatever respect, then it comes down to, but I think partly at least what I've done. I've messed up in some way, because if she's gone below me, she's dropped her standard below me, then something's gone wrong here. If she's going to go and do that, as you said, go above, I'm not going to like it, but I understand.
So what do you guys think? Can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
No, wait. So you're saying if she slept with someone that is better than you, that's more acceptable. That's
no.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like it, but I get it. At least if you're gonna do that, at least you leveled up.
So a hoe is someone that slept with lots of people. Is that's what we're saying? A hoe is a woman that slept with a lot of men. Like her body count is up. She
slept with a lot of men,
that is the term for a hoe.
Yeah, very very quickly as well, without much situation or circumstance around it. Just they've had there's a lot of things around it. So yeah, all of the above.
So if all the men that she was sleeping with were better than you, does that still make her a hoe? Or?
Yeah, I mean a hoe is a hoe. You sleep with a lot of men, you're a hoe. Like,
but then all the men were of like more value. Like they.
It doesn't matter.
So
you're still a hoe. Like the term hoe is pretty simple. You know, you sleep with a lot of men, you are considered a hoe.
But I'm just saying, if this hoe has slept with lots of men that were better than you, can she be turned to a housewife? Or,
like I said, I believe it is her choice. I don't believe a man can turn a hoe into a housewife.
She chooses.
She has to choose. She has to choose whether she wants to turn that lifestyle. She wants to give that lifestyle up.
I don't believe girls. I don't believe them. Like, because they always conveniently stop being a hose at like 30.
At 30.
And it's like, that's kind of convenient. You found God this year, right when time's running out. 28. It's like 27 to 30. And now you join the church. Where were you at 20?
Living a life.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they conveniently learn their lesson when like time's running out. So I just don't like if she does it at 21. You know, maybe like. Okay. Okay, I could.
Yeah.
But
so a 20-year-old hoe can be turned to a housewife, but
no, not really. Not occasionally, but not really. No. I just think a housewife is top 20% of women. Most girls don't get to be housewives, and so it's like if you're a hoe, you get the outcome of like the best women. No, I doubt it.
You got to remember, being a hoe is also a mentality as well. It's everything based on. I can use my sexuality, my looks, how everything based around that. It's nothing else about her character as a woman or being a woman that she can use to bag or snag or impress on a man. It's literally all on her looks as well. So that goes into it as well. And which is what you two said earlier was unfair.
And what? What did I say?
You guys were talking about, men just focusing on looks. A lot of 304s do use that, the sexuality, the deduction, the looks. So
Yeah, but what did we say?
You
Sorry.
said us two said was
No, you was earlier when we was talking and we was talking about things like
Women's
looks and that sort of
values,
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you guys were kind of offended when we were mentioning that. So I'm just saying, certain 304s, they literally only bring that. That's another thing in it as well. They literally only just bring their looks and sensuality. There's nothing else to them that they can bring of value to a man or relationship. So I'm just saying.
I think that is possible. I think that the cut-off point is like 20. I think if you was a whore before you was 20, I think it's still possible. Because I've seen some young girls that they've done a lot of things when they were young for one reason or the other, bad upbringing or whatever, and they've just turned their life around. Fantastic housewife, cook,
But again,
clean, everything.
they chose to.
Yeah, but
It
nobody
wasn't a
turned them
man who
into
turned
it.
them.
They decided, you know what, this ain't for me. But I would personally say the cut-off point, I'd say, is about 20. I think the older you get and the more whorish you get, the harder it is.
I think we potentially everyone can be a whole or as housewife. Potentially, just about
choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it depends on the
You're a
man.
whale.
I was
Like fat chicks don't get to be
I think it depends
housewives.
on the man. If the man is high
that's
value,
not I want to be.
I wasn't talking about you. You go ahead. What did you say?
no, I was saying I think it depends on the man. Because if the man is high value enough, the woman's not gonna stray or continue being a hoe.
That's not true.
She's gonna keep in line. That's what I think. If you love and admire and respect this man, you do not want to leave. You do want to fuck up this relationship.
You don't think there's tendencies that she's gained over time?
That is not the right man.
See,
If she has the right man in front of her, she's going nowhere.
you're playing a dangerous game.
Yeah,
because you're
That's
gambling
crazy.
on an investment.
Not me personally. I'm not taking that risk.
brother.
I'm saying it's possible, not probable.
He's betting on the injured horse.
I'm saying it's possible,
He's
not
got that.
probable.
He got that car off of
And-
Craigslist.
and the question
he got
was,
that
is
car off of Craigslist.
And the question was, is it possible? That's why, and I'm saying
Yeah.
yes, it's possible.
Is it probable?
But not probable.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying it's impossible.
You're saying impossible.
Yes, because I believe a woman will have gained certain tricks, things that she's learned over time, habits
Lucky
that
man.
she will have going into whatever relationship. A woman's a hypergamist, so if she's been living a certain lifestyle with her hoish behavior.
Yeah.
How is she going to come down to a man she wants to settle with?
But why is she that's what I'm saying. If
I
she's
think-
come across a high value man
Yes.
that she does not want to leave, like you said, women are hypergamous.
Yes.
Why would she fuck up that relationship?
Because she's had variety. She's had all.
But she's met the one.
Have you know that song that
She's met the
one
man
man
six
can satisfy her.
She's
Like,
she's met the
That's
6 foot
so-
guy. She's met the guy who's got money. She's met the guy who's funny. Who's
Yeah, but
charming.
if there's
Why
fi-
would you cheat? I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's
I'm saying
50
it's.
As many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.